So, good evening to all ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes.
The online audience is ready. Physical audience, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, our meeting shall start now. Yes. Now got echo. Any echo? Still have echo. Okay. Now okay. No, okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Great. So first, apologies for our technical delays, but now we have everything back in control. We shall now start the meeting. Here's a couple of things to take note. First, I would like to talk about the photo and video release consent to the online audiences and the physical audiences. By attending this meeting, you agree to the privacy policy of Toastmasters International, as well as the unassociated remote hosting service. Some of your personal information, such as name, image, and any shared messages with may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded, and said recordings may be used in the future as the club sees fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmasters International and Toastmasters Club from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in connection with the use or distribution of said video recordings and or photo images, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriation of likeness, or defamation. Next, I would like to brief on 3 housekeeping rules. To the online audiences, please have your video switched on throughout the meeting as one of the means of interaction with other participants. Number 2, please keep your speaker on mute when you're not speaking. For guests, you are encouraged to partake in the table topics session where you can practice to give impromptu speech. Number 3, this meeting will be recorded for archive purpose. For any speech that requires no recording, kindly mention before presenting the speech. And for our physical attendees, please speak using this microphone given to allow the audibility of online audiences. With that, I would like to pass the stage to our Mr. President to present his opening speech.
Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Ming Kang. I'm the president of Toastmaster Club Turn 2021-2022. Today's meeting is a special one. We have a ceremony for new members. We have a ceremony for new club officers. That also means this will be my last opening speech as a club president. I would like to welcome the presence of Nick, Yasmine, and Junhong, who has helped me a lot during my term. 1 year ago, I was given the opportunity to lead this club. Took a while for me to accept this. Today, am I a good leader? I don't know, but I'm not a great leader. I expect rather than delegate. I scatter rather than organize. I hesitate rather than trust. I don't see far from my eyes. Okay, I might be good as an individual, but the team is not an individual. A Toastmaster club is not an individual. Organizing an event, I burn out myself by doing too many things on my own. At the end, I feel tired. I feel exhausted. And the event wasn't its full potential. I realized the importance of task delegations and have a team rather than individual. Too often, our presence slip away, overshadowed by regrets from the past and fear for the future. But we don't have to. Taking charge of the presidency role for a term for this club has given me a new eye to look at myself. And today, I was given new opportunity, a new responsibility, a chance to conquer my presence. As a team goes, conquer your presence. To our new members and new club officers, uncertainty awaits you in the future. Remember that you were already one step out from your comfort zone in the past. Now, you just have to conquer your presence to unleash your full potential so that your future can soar, so that your future can fly to a new high. This meeting is officially called to order. Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Ming Kang, the area director of W1 Elect. So your leadership journey is not over yet. Okay, hi everyone, I'm Ikhtifar. As your embarkation officer for tonight's journey, I'd like to assure one challenge, which is to use the word of the day more than me. Can or not? Okay, we got one contestant already.
Embark.
Embark.
So before we embark in our journey, I would like you to use a minute of your time, of this meeting's time, to reflect your journey so far in 2022 and 2023. Can everyone log into the Slido? Okay, can everyone log in into the Slido? So our Slido is, the passcode is UMTMC Oh, read that. Okay, the passcode is UMTMC. So as you can see that inside the slide door, there's the reflections. So please show your reflections in 1 minute. Timer, please time. No, timing 1 minute. Yeah. Slow.
Am I supposed to type anything?
Yeah, just type anything, your reflections in for 2022, 2023.
Okay, thank you.
Punya live interaction. You didn't say anything, I don't. Okay, I see our favorite one is Piccadilly. I know that we spend a lot of time in Piccadilly. Someone wrote misery. Jane, we have to work hard to not have misery for next year. Do not disturb, I think it's from Kenteng. Are you around Kenteng? Someone wrote, I learned and networked. Yes, last year has been a very busy year. Wow, someone has, Junhong is an admirer. Met Junhong. And also someone said that speak. Yeah, our famous barbecue light cannot fire. Thanks to a physicist. All right, thank you guys for your reflections. So without further ado, I'd like to continue in our journey. As your embarkation officer, I'd like to invite Yasmine to discharge the old Exco. Need Yasmine? They just press to me. Okay.
Hello, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the installation ceremony of the newly elected club officers of University Malaya Toastmasters Club. My name is Yasmine, and I will be conducting the discharge of club officers. All right. Before the current club officers embark to another leadership journey, I would like to speak to the current terms club officer. So for the outgoing club officers, for the term 2022-2023, kindly stand up. For those who are online, I think you don't need to stand up. I see Ming and okay, Joshua is here. Xing En. Okay. Oh, okay. Outgoing officers? Yes. Do you want to spotlight them? Yeah, Xing En and Ming. Okay. Ming not spotlighted yet. Okay. On behalf of District 51, I would like to thank you for your leadership, commitment, and hard work in the previous term. You have served your club well and led the club towards a successful path. It was not easy, especially during these uncertain times, but you have made it at the end of your term. With that, I officially discharge you from all further duties and responsibilities as officer of your club. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, everyone. You may be seated now. Thank you. I shall now pass back to the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Yasmine, for being the disembarkation officer. Now, I'd like to call upon Jun Hong, the area director elect for W5, to come out the stage and install us.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am very honored to be the officer to install the upcoming club officers. So, yep, we will start now. I'm here to install new officers of University Malaya Toastmasters Club, briefly state their key responsibilities and to remind them of the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to President's Distinguished Club status this coming term. Will the new officer team please come forward and form a line beginning with the Sergeant at Arms and ending with the President from the left stage to the right stage. Thank you. Joshua and Ikhtifar switch place. Treasurer and then only secretary. Okay, all right, no problem. All right, for this session, I hope to have more order because it's a very important session and I believe this is a sign of respect towards the new upcoming officers as this is a very important ceremony to begin a fresh new term. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. Each officer is obligated to attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend club officer training held twice a year, and prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I will now describe the challenges and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with the Sergeant at Arms. Is there a gavel? Please pass it to the Sergeant at Arms. Thank you. Toastmaster Ding Kun Yet. As Sergeant at Arms, you arrange the meeting location, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make all relevant educational and PR materials as displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, and help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Ding Kun Yet, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Joshua Lim Kim Yu, Presentation Mastery 1. Apologies. Toastmaster Joshua. As treasurer, you keep financial records and prepare the club budget. Announce when it's time for members to pay dues. Explain the dues structure to the members. Collect dues and work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly or on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Joshua, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Muhammad Ikhtifar Rafi, Presentation Mastery 5, Dynamic Leadership 5. Toastmaster Ikhtifar, as Secretary, you maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June of 30th. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmasters International on time. Last but not least, provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Ikhtifar, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmasters Muhammad Jeffrey bin Mod Ashri. Yes, he's online. Just raise your, yep, correct. You know it very well. All right, great. Okay, Toastmaster Jeffrey, as Vice President of Public Relations, you attract visitors to the club through free publicity. Use a variety of means to promote the club in University Malaya. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Last but not least, regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Jeffrey, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Leong Yong Sheng. Okay. Toastmaster Nicholas, as Vice President of Membership, you lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members, while the VP of Public Relations motivates people to visit your club. You motivate current members to invite guests. Promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and get a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. Toastmaster Nicholas, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Lee Jejun, Presentation Mastery 1. Toastmaster Jejun, will you, As Vice President of Education, you gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles. Plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with club members to keep meetings fun and well-run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications for educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings such as those from the Successful Club series and Better Speaker series. Excuse me. Right. Represent your club at area council meetings. Last but not least, as the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Toastmaster Jejun, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you, Toastmaster Jejun. Please pass the gavel to the President, Toastmaster Wong Yi-chin, Innovative Planning 1. Toastmaster Yi-chin, as President of University Malaya Toastmaster Club, you are the Chief Executive Officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Last but not least, realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, club officer team, club officer's handbook, area director, division director, the TI website, and all other district officers. Toastmaster Yi-chin, you hold the gavel as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during this term of your office. I am confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Yi-chin, as a member of University Malaya Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and club members to make University Malaya Toastmasters Club a President's Distinguished Club this term? University Malaya Toastmasters Club, all members, may I invite all of you to stand up? Please have your right hand raised. Thank you. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of their abilities, to the best Toastmasters Club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each member. Do you as members pledge to work together with your officer team to make University Malaya Toastmasters Club the finest Toastmasters Club it can possibly be?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
By the authority vested in me as your area director on behalf of Ming Kang, as I am from W5, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective club offices for the term of 2023-2024. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the University Malaya Toastmasters Club executive team for this Toastmaster term. The ceremony has ended. Thank you all for your cooperation and all the best. I am confident with all of you. And now I shall pass the control to the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Ikhtifar.
Thank you, Johan. So guys, we have finished our first stop and we are going to our second stop. So I would like to invite Nicholas, our Vice President of Membership, to do the induction ceremony. Nicholas?
For the new members, can you guys? For the new members, please step out. Samuel. Okay, so I shall continue. For the new members, Samuel, I believe there's another one. Linjun Linjun's not here.
Asyraf is
It's
online.
online.
Ashraf, can you on your camera? Okay, so fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct our new members into the University Malaya Toastmaster Club. This is an important occasion for both these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership, and we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve. I will now call our new members forward and ask them to join at the lectern. Please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. Inducting. Okay. Samuel, you are joining a worldwide organization that helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As members of the University Malaya Toastmaster Club, you will benefit from a proven program of a self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Madam Vice President Education, have these new members be given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club? I believe you can discuss with them later. Have they been told how the Toastmasters program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive, as well as the obligation of the membership? Thank you. May I know who have been assigned as their mentor for these new members?
For Toastmaster Samuel, your assignment is Ming. For Toastmaster Shami, your assignment is Kang. For Toastmaster Usman, your assignment also will be Kang. And last, Toastmaster Asyraf. I think you haven't been assigned, or assigned as Toastmaster Nicholas. That's all.
Would this Toastmaster please stand? As experienced Toastmasters, you have been asked to help these new members. You have been asked to help these new members to get off a good start. Do you accept the responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new members so that they can immediately begin to benefit from their Toastmasters membership?
Yes, yes.
Membership of this Toastmaster Club in Toastmaster International is a privilege that comes with many rewards, yet is also a place of certain obligation upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. Now, we are about to swear a pledge. So may I have your right arm up, please, for the new members?
Oh,
Usman, can you please raise up your right hand? Okay. Please repeat after me. In the presence of my fellow members,
in the presence of my fellow members
of the University Malaya Toastmaster Club,
of University Malaya's Toastmasters Club,
make the firm obligation
make the firm obligation
to attend meetings regularly
to attend meetings regularly
and prepare fully for each assessment,
and prepare fully for each assessment,
to apply myself
to apply myself
to the projects outlined
to the project outlines
in the Toastmaster education program,
in the Toastmaster education program,
to participate actively in club activities,
to participate actively in
activities,
to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner,
to evaluate others in a positive,
and
constructive manner,
manners,
to build friendly relationship with our fellow members,
to build friendly relationship with our family, with our fellow members,
and to bring other new members into the club
and to bring other new members to the club,
so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmaster.
so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters.
We, the members of University Toastmaster Club,
We, the members of University Toastmasters Club,
pledge to support you in we, the members of the University Malaya Toastmaster Club,
we, the members of University Malaya Toastmasters Club,
pledge to support you
pledge to support you
in your quest for self-development,
in your quest for self-development,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluation,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to give you opportunities to help each other,
to give you opportunities to help each other,
and to make your Toastmaster member a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
to make your Toastmaster member a fulfilling, rewarding membership.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President of Membership, Nicholas, and the new members. We await your speeches in the near future. So I'd like to invite everyone to the front for our photo taking ceremony. Everyone? Up to you.
All right, we'll take an online photo first. So Kunyit, on my count, everyone from online, please turn on your camera. For the physical audience, you can come here to arrange for our photo session. All right, Kunyit, you ready? Three, for online, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks. So for physical participants, please come forward.
Okay, I'd like to invite Ming, Kang, and Jane to hold the banner. Up to you, your last chance. Please, everyone, come in front. Come in front, come in front, come in front. Okay, in UM Toastmasters, right, we have this tradition where the president must lie down. Yes. So Jane, you go there. No, we can't hear. Yeah, both sides. Yes. It's a tradition. The Junho. Okay. Kang, please lie down there. Jane, please down here. I see that most of us still busy eating. Never mind. I just need your ears and your eyes to be focused on our next section. So we come to the real Toastmasters meeting, which is where the prepared speech will be done. Before this, I would like to introduce the role players, which is okay. Starting with our general evaluator, which is Junhong.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Ikhtifar. As general evaluator, what I'll do is evaluate in general as per the description, general evaluator. So there are two main parts I'm going to evaluate: before the meeting, during the meeting, and during the meeting, what should happen, what should not happen. I'll comment on that. So basically, I'll be kind of like a doctor to the atmosphere. And yes, that's what general evaluators do. And I shall lead the evaluation session. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar.
All right. Thank you, Junhong, for the kind intro. Next, I'd like to call upon our Grammarian, Samuel.
Hi, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to your language usage. I'll take note of any improper language, or like any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as a grammarian, it's also my duty today to introduce to you the word of the day. The word of today is embark, which means to start or initiate a particular task, venture, or journey. So an example sentence will be: the astronauts prepared to embark on their mission to explore Mars. The entrepreneurs were eager to embark on their pitch to potential investors and secure funding for their startup. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, and I will give the Grammarian's report when called upon towards the end of the meeting, alongside the report with the number of usage of the word of the day. With that, thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar.
Thank you, Samuel, for being the grammarian of the day. So, Samuel, I think that I said the word of the day 10 times, right? Divide by 2. So next, I'd like to call our counter, Kenneth.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenneth and welcome to my counter of R. As per said, R counter, the R is the speech, crutches, and filler words that will be used by a speaker when he or she don't feel confident in speaking. As an R counter, I will record speech, crutches, such as the R inside the R counter, a, o, r, u, and so far and so forth. Besides, I will also record overused words while we are using these words excessively in a speech. Back to you, Toastmasters of the evening.
Thank you, Kenneth. Lastly, I'd like to call our timer, Salah, to explain what his role is all about.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Dear physical and online participants, I am Salah, I am playing the role of timer. So my responsibility is to notify each of the participant about timing, and secondly, to record each of the role players' timing. But I will not mention the timing of each participant. The relevant section master will notify and tell you the timing of each participant, each role player. So when I will notify by these three colors, red, green, and yellow. For physical participants and for online participants, I will notify virtually. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Salah, for introducing your role. Now, usually we will call our timer Rolex. So tonight, right, you want to become Swatch? Samsung watch. All right. So, sorry, I missed a step to introduce what is Toastmasters all about because of me not getting enough sleep today. So basically, what is Toastmasters? I'd like to invite our outgoing president to explain what is Toastmasters.
So it's rather impromptu for me. To our members and also guests, especially guests, I will introduce a little bit about Toastmaster Internationals. We, Toastmaster Club, is part of the Toastmaster International, short form TI, that has over 300,000 members in 146 countries. Okay, over 13,000 clubs, if I'm not mistaken. So our role, Toastmaster Club, is to provide a safe environment, especially for students, but not limited to students, but also alumni and working adults to come close to this location and train their public speaking skill without being judged, without being scrutinized, without being mentioned bad by the other people. Okay, and we are the only club in the University of Malaya who provide these safe environments. You can shine going out from this club, but this will always be the safe platform, will always be a will always be a place for you as a baby Toastmaster, as a person who starts to train yourself in speaking, right? That goes the same for all the other clubs in the international and the whole Malaysia, and that's the introduction. Thank you.
All right. So that's what is Toastmasters. Now, I'd like to invite our incoming VPE to explain about how do we do that.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar. Okay, this is very impromptu to me. For Toastmaster, we have 11 paths. Once you start in, you will get assign a mentor to you to provide guidance and rehearsals to you before when you step on the stage to provide your speech. There are 11 pathways. And for Toastmaster Club, majority of us choose the presentation mastery, including me. And there are 5 core competencies in Toastmaster, which is public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategy leadership, management, and confidence. I think that's all for me.
Thank you, Vice President of Education. Now, Vice President of Education, besides tracking our pathways, our progress and everything, she's also the mother of the club. So she will guide us and nurture us like her own kids. The father is Jane, the president. So next, I'd like to invite this one I will give a choice. The incoming or outgoing president, vice president of membership to explain why. Why should we join Toastmasters?
This is also very impromptu. I wasn't informed about this. So I will tell you guys why you should join University Malaya Toastmaster Club. First of all, if you want to talk properly, come to University Malaya Toastmaster Club so you can give a good presentation to everyone and convince them, persuade them to join University Malaya Toastmaster Club. If you don't believe me, look at Ikhtifar. She's such a good speaker. She joined University Malaya Toastmaster Club. So I would like to say, you join, you will become a good public speaker. You can persuade others and you can convince people and improve your public speaking skills. Why not join University Malaya Toastmaster Club and ask your friends to join us?
Thank you, our Vice President of Membership, for that strong speech. Now, next, I'd like to invite Jeffrey. When do we have our meetings?
Okay, thank you, Ikhtifar. That's very impromptu. Okay, so when do we have our meetings? Typically, we have our meetings on Mondays. On first and third Mondays from 8 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. depending on the number of speakers that we have. But the latest we can go is 10:15. But today, since we have 2 speakers, we aim to end at 10 o'clock. And I think it depends also on the exam season. But we always mention when are the upcoming meeting dates on the agenda. And if you have any question regarding the next meeting date, you can always approach any of the Exco members. But I just want to let you know that the upcoming meetings for July, it's 17th and 31st because of the exam season for the undergraduates. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for telling us when. So now, as you can see that we have been introducing our members, our ESCOs and all that. So now is the time where we introduce our guests. So now, I'd like to introduce our guests. I'd like to introduce our outgoing Area W1 Area Director, Yasmine. Do you mind sharing a bit? I like being TME.
Since we don't have table topics tonight, so you're doing this, is it? Okay, I'm Yasmine. I'm from MISA Toastmasters Club in the same area as University Malaya Toastmasters Club. And our meetings are on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Thursday. So I think our club is the one that charter the charter of Toastmasters Club. So we kind of go way back. And of course, you guys are more than welcome to attend our club meetings. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasmine. Yes, Yasmine is correct. Yes, MISA is our parents' club. They help us to be chartered and to become what we are today. Next, I'd like to invite the incoming area director of W1, Ming Kang. Introduce yourself. What do you expect of us?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ming Kang, as all of you have known me, except the guests. I am the president for this club 2021 and 2022, and I'm 2021 and 2022. Sorry, 2022 and 2023. So after stepping down as a president, I will be upgraded to area director for W1, which more responsibility has come to me. Yep, and I hope to at least do my best and balance myself as a student and area director. Thank you.
Today's guest, tomorrow's member. All right, thank you, incoming area director. Next, I have to invite one more incoming area director, which is Jun Hong, our GE. You want to share? No, okay. All right. So next, I'd like to invite our all right, enough. I'd like to invite our guests. I can see one guest there. Do you mind coming in front to share? To just share how you know about Toastmasters and who invited you, so that we know who to blame later if you never joined our club. Do you want? No. How about the gentleman there? Just try. Yeah, don't worry. We will reward the person who invite you correctly and justly.
Thanks. Hi everyone. I'm Ivan. I'm the direct senior for what you call her Jane. Yeah. She always promote TMC in our event. I always tell everyone, please come TMC. And so she always spread the news of this this kind of meeting in our group, and she invited me. Yeah, very impressed with all the person here. Thank you. I think.
Thank you for giving a short introduction. So Jane, I hope that he will become our member as what our director wants. Today guest, tomorrow member. So moving along to our next item, which is the prepared speech, I'd like to invite Asyraf to give his speech. Sorry. All right. So Asyraf, the power of not being alone. Asyraf, sorry. The power of not being alone, Asyraf. Oh, okay. I have to invite his evaluator, Usman, to read out the purpose statement. Usman, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
Can you just
Can you read
give
out
me,
the purpose statement?
can you just give me a minute? Hold on.
Is that at the agenda?
All right. One second, I'm opening the agenda. Where's the agenda? I can't find the link. Sorry.
Inside our. Never mind, I read it for you lah. All right. So
it's page 3 of the agenda.
Never mind, I just read out the purpose statement. Since Asyraf and Shami is going to present their icebreaker. Shami. Oh, okay, sorry. So since Asyraf is going to present his icebreaker, the purpose statement of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. To call the general evaluator to write out the notes for the evaluator.
Toastmaster of the evening. Asyraf is completing his first speech in Toastmasters. The goal of this evaluation is to give him an effective evaluation of his speech and delivery style. Because the icebreaker is the first project he complete, you may use the note section and not the numerical score. All the best to both Asyraf and Usman. Back to you.
All right, thank you. All right. So Asyraf, the power of not being alone. The power of not being alone, Asyraf.
Hello, everyone. So before I start my speech, first of all, I want to ask you guys, have you guys ever felt lonely? I am quite sure that all of us have at least one experience with it, since it is normal. I have my own experience with it at a very young age, in fact. I come from a family with 5 siblings, and when I was a child, there was this really weird pairing system that exists between my siblings. Like, my first brother is very close and paired with my third brother, while my second brother is paired with my fourth brother. So basically, it becomes like my mother will always talk and get to play with their pair. So me as a 5th child, I wasn't paired with anyone. So I was quite alone at my house. My father and mother were too busy to take care of me. So I didn't have anyone to talk to, nor do I have anyone to play to at my home during my childhood. During my primary school, I wasn't able to make much friends because I lacked social skills. And my life gotten worse when my classmate knew that I watched anime and they started to insult and ridicule me. As a result, I developed a very hateful attitude towards people in general when I was a child, and I avoid interacting with others. I also grew a very apathetic attitudes to real world things such as my studies and goals because I feel like it is worthless. And because of that, my academic performance during my primary school was very bad. Somehow, I was able to enter a boarding school with my UPSR result. And this was the turning point in my life. So I entered a dual language program class in my middle school, which means I will have the same classmate throughout my middle school. At first, I was very antisocial towards my classmate because of my very negative perspective towards people at that time. Like when I don't talk to them, when they all gather up like to socialize, I always isolated myself. And naturally, they started to not care about me and ignored me. But as my middle school years got passed, during my middle school years, I started to show symptoms of depression and anxiety. I even tried suicide. And my classmate started to realize my situation. And then they started to approach me and befriend me. And they always show that they cared towards my situation because of my past. And throughout my middle school, I gradually grow close to them. Like I started to feel like I can be with them. I can laugh at them. And I feel like I can share my problem with them. They become such an important people in my life that I consider them as my family. And because of that, I become a very cheerful and motivated person. I started to enjoy living, and my academic performance started to become better, to the point during my last 2 years in my middle school, I was always top 5 in my batch. And this all happens because they are there for me. I was able to become a better version of myself because I know there are someone is there for me, that I am not alone anymore. And because of that, right now, I have joined the Toastmasters Club because as right now, I am still a heavily flawed person. I am socially awkward. I don't know how to interact with people. And I wanted to improve myself. But at the same time, I also realized I can't do it all alone. And I really believe and hope that this club can help me in that regards. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Right. Now, for our assertion in Toastmasters, when a member give their first speech, we will always give a standing ovation. So I'd like to invite those online and also offline physical to stand up and give Asyraf a standing ovation. Woo! All right. Thank you, everyone. So Asyraf, I do hope that this not will be your ending. I hope to hear more stories in you in the future. I mean, what Asyraf said in his speech really resonates with me because it's very hard to move back from that age when you were there at the age. Yeah. So next, I just want to ask the audience, are you still hungry?
Hungry for more
grab the food here. Grab it here.
Hungry? Because I need to move on to our breakfast, our lunch, and also dinner. And that section will be hosted by Jun Hong. Shami's not here. Oh, sorry. sorry. Shami, please come in front. Okay, as I said earlier, since both of you are taking the icebreaker as your first speech.
She's not taking icebreaker.
Oh, again. Sorry, my fault. So, your speech for tonight is a project. For the project is writing a speech with purpose. I'd like to invite your evaluator, Xing En, to read out the purpose statement.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar. So, Shami, your project purpose for today is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Thank you.
So I invite our General Evaluator, Jun Hong, to read out the notes for the evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. To Toastmaster Xing En, as evaluator, Shami completing this project has worked on how to write a speech with purpose, and she created the speech that is well written and clearly focused. Her goal is to meet her express purpose statement with a well executed speech. About this speech, she will present a well organized and well delivered speech. Last but not least, it can be humorous, informational, or any style she chooses. The speech content and style should blend well together. All the best to you, Shami, as well as Toastmaster Xing En.
Thank you, Jun Hong. So, Shami, resilience. Resilience, Shami.
Okay. Hello? Hello. Okay. Good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and the guests tonight. Hi, my name is Shami, and you can call me Ami. I will be sharing my second speech in Toastmaster. Okay. The topic that I chose tonight is resilience. Resilience is about strength that we have, determination inside ourselves to overcome and face challenges in life. In our life, in our daily life, we have faced so many challenges. Some days they are big challenge. Some days they are small challenge, but we are facing it every day. And to become and to live this life with hope and strength, we have to have this resilience in ourselves. For my personal experience, I encountered resilience in my life last semester when I was signed up this master's program, unprepared and don't know what to expect from it. I just signed up without knowing what to expect from it. And as the class began, I start to feel like quitting. I start to have self-doubt, critique myself, and I just want to quit. But with resilience, I continue I continue this journey, and I embrace this journey and embark this journey to with resilience in myself. And also it connected very close with mental health. So if we have resilience, it will enhance our mental health. It will become more stronger, and also mental health, and if you take care of your mental health, you will have more resilience. And if you want to have more resilience, you have to take care of your mental health. And take care of yourself and be more resilient. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Shami. With both Ashraf and Shami's speech, right? I remember a song, one of my favorite song. The Best Is Yet to Come by BTS. So yes. So we should go for our next session. We will be hosted by Junhong. I do hope that Junhong keep us fed. And I'm very sorry about the technical issues that happened because NFC is one of thing. The second thing is I really resonate with Ashraf's speech. So yeah, Junhong, your floor is yours.
Thank you for the cheering. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Ikhtifar, for hosting the session earlier. Everyone, please take care of yourself. You need to sleep. I have been through there, and I can surely tell you, not enough sleep, you'll definitely fall, and your resilience must be placed in sleep. Okay? When you sleep, you can be resilient and you are stronger. All right. Thank you for having me as the general evaluator. Kind of impromptu in a way, but not very impromptu. All right. So, yeah. First, I would like to have our Toastmaster Usman to present his evaluation. But before that, because just now we haven't read the purpose statement and notes for evaluator, I shall call upon first Toastmaster Meng to read out the purpose statement of evaluation and feedback, evaluator speech, level 1 by Usman. Over to you, Toastmaster Meng.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for inviting me to read out the purpose statement for Toastmaster Usman on his evaluator speech. The purpose statement of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. Secondly, the purpose of this speech is for the member to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentation, in which this case is Usman. All the best to you, Toastmaster Usman.
All right, thank you.
Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meng. Notes for the evaluator. It is recommended that the member evaluating this portion of the project be a proven exemplary evaluator, which I believe Meng he is. He presented a speech on a topic, received feedback from an evaluator, and incorporated that feedback into a second speech. About this speech, the last portion of this assignment is for Usman to serve as an evaluator at the club meeting. Usman will deliver an engaging and constructive evaluation of another member's speech. He will also demonstrate proper meeting etiquette by being fully engaged during all speeches. The member may choose to take notes during the speech they are evaluating. So now, I shall officially call upon the first speaker's evaluator, Toastmaster Usman. The virtual screen is yours. Virtual floor, sorry.
All right. Thank you. So I'm super excited. So I'm going to summarize it for you, Ashraf. I'm going to give you 2 points that I really enjoyed, and I'm going to give you 2 points that you can perhaps improve on. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Toastmasters, and I hope that this journey is something that you enjoy, and I hope that we all can help you in it. So the first thing that I really enjoyed about your speech is that you started with a story. It's always nice to start with a story. It helps connect with the audience, and it helps humanize the conversation. We know from research that actually if you start a speech with a story, it connects with the audience in a much deeper level compared to, let's say, you start with some facts or something like that. So it's amazing that you started the story. So you're already on a good path and a good trajectory, and hopefully it can get better over time. The second thing that I really loved about your speech is that you were being honest. So you talked about your early childhood, your boarding school experience, your friends, and your awkwardness with socialization, so on and so forth. It's always great when people talk about, when people are honest about themselves, because for us as part of this team, we can then help you in those areas and help you progress and become better as an individual and become better as a speaker. So it's amazing that you were being honest with us and being honest with yourself. And I hope that moving forward, we can use the feedback and use the input given by you, and hopefully we can help you overcome those problems in a constructive way. Two things that perhaps you could have improved in your speech. Firstly, I believe maybe you could have done your body language. You could have shown a little bit of body language. So, hand movements, hand gestures, facial gestures, things like that can really click and connect with the audience. Otherwise, it can sound a little bit monotonous. So try to, have some sort of body language next time when you speak. As you're seeing me right now, I'm using my hand gestures. I'm, smiling. I'm facial gestures. These things connect with the audience, and it will be useful for you, not just for Toastmasters, but also useful for you if you're trying to pitch a business or trying to, win some sort of competition. Which, if you want to do it, then let me know. Second thing that I really enjoyed about you that I think that you can improve is try to be relaxed, man. Just chill out, be a bit chill. I felt like in your whole speech you were being tense, you were being very anxious. Just relax. This is not a national level competition, so it's not even a competition. It's just a way for us to help each other improve our speaking skills. So relax, don't stress, chill out. And yeah, I think other than that, your speech was overall pretty good, and I hope that moving forward we can make your journey much better and give you constructive criticism. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Usman, for your evaluation to Toastmaster Asyraf. Next up, we shall invite our second speaker's evaluator, Toastmaster Xing En, Presentation Mastery, to deliver her evaluation speech to Toastmaster Shami. Over to you, Toastmaster Xing En.
Thank you, Toastmasters Jun Hong. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Before I start my evaluation, I would like to congratulate Shami for completing this project speech, completing a speech with a purpose. So I see that you actually complete the purpose of the speech. And I see there's a very clear purpose in it. It is have resilience in yourself. So the purpose statement is achieved. Congratulations, Shami. I noticed that your voice and pronunciation is loud and clear. Therefore, I think our audience can catch what are you trying to say and what are you trying to deliver the message. Next, I also see that you have good use of hand gestures like this. I'm not sure if you can see or not because of my virtual background. I forgot to turn off my virtual background. And I noticed that you start with the story by using your beginning of Toastmasters story. I find it very meaningful because most of us here today, all of us are Toastmasters members. So we can relate to your story. That's why you can make your speech engaging. Lastly, it is full with information of how to maintain resilience with mental health. Like you said about mental health, why is it important and how is it important for us to maintain resilience? These are all the good sides of your speech. Now I have some suggestions for you. I notice your tone is a little bit nervous. You may rehearse your speech more before you perform your next speech. Or maybe you can rehearse your speech with your mentor if you have any mentor. My next suggestion is you may expand more ideas like including examples besides your Toastmaster story in order to strengthen your point of having resilience in yourself. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Xing En, for your evaluation for Toastmaster Shami. Next up, we have our last evaluator, which is our first evaluator's evaluation, which will be delivered by Toastmaster Ming, EC1. All right, let me check. Effective Coaching 1, Toastmaster Ming. Toastmaster Ming, over to you.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Hi, Toastmaster Usman.
Hey.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate you for successfully completing your project under the evaluation speech. So here, I like to point out the two strengths which I find which makes you a good evaluator. The first one is the usage of I statements. So what is an I statement? The I statement is essentially in evaluation speech, you always say about what is your feeling and your expression, what are your feelings through the five senses upon hearing the speaker. This is a very good thing because it makes the speaker to feel that you are being forefront to them, you're being honest, as you said, and they will feel that you are connected to them. The next strength I have found out from your evaluation speech is the application to the SEE/SES method. So what is a SEE method? So for any strength for every time Toastmaster Usman make a statement about a strength of a speaker, he always start with a statement. First example, he said the speaker has make a very start his speech with a story, provided evidence, which is the fact that he is sharing his experience to everyone of us here, providing us the effect which is being humanizing, makes us feel that makes the audience connect with him even more. And as for any improvements he suggested to the speaker, i.e. body language, he also provided suggestions as well, which is the final S of the SES method. So for instance, he said you could smile and express using your body language and your hand gesture. As for points improvement though, I would recommend Toastmaster Usman to provide a quick summary towards the end of the speech. So recall what is the sandwich method. So first we start by talking about the strength, then followed by the points of improvement, and lastly, the summary. So that way the speaker can be reminded again what is your evaluation speech all about, and that will make it very clear to them and the audiences as well. And lastly, to challenge yourself, I believe you could challenge your speaker through your evaluation speech, give them something to work upon in your following speech. So for instance, like you said, body language, maybe you said next time, maybe you could you could smile more often and practice more often. That is one way to get the speaker to challenge themselves to do better in their next speech. That concludes my evaluation speech. To summarize the I statements, SEE and /SES method, which are the two strengths of yours. And to challenge yourself, I would suggest you to summarize your statement, summarize your evaluation speech, and provide a little challenge yourself section in your evaluation speech as well. Back to you. Thank you so much. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ming. So according to the agenda, we shall have the voting session for the best evaluator. Yeah. So logging into Slido and key in the code UMTMC, press the right button, and then you go into the page you actually need to be at. Overtime need payment also, you know or not? Labor law. Okay. Meanwhile, while we are having the voting session, we shall continue with the technical role players report. So first, I shall invite the Grammarian, Toastmaster Samuel, to deliver his Grammarian report. Over to you, Toastmaster Samuel.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Right, so I would like to now present the Grammarian's report of this evening. So starting with the word of the day. So there were a total of 3 users that I can hear from this evening. So Yasmine once, Ikhtifar, he told me 10. Very sus. Okay. And Shami 1. Okay, and I'd like to check for pronunciation. For mentor is mentor. And for grammar, I would like to say he such a good speaker. He is such a good speaker. I just want to let you know for your information, which more responsibility has come to me. Which more responsibilities has come to me. They become such important people in my life. They become such important people in my life. We face so many challenges. We face so many challenges. From my personal experience, we will become stronger. We will become we will become more stronger. We will become stronger. I see that you complete the purpose of the speech. I see that you have completed the purpose of your speech. And finally, the good selections of words, phrases, idioms, and rhetoric devices. So there will be a place for you as a baby Toastmaster. She is also the mother of the club. The father is Jane, the president. To convince, to persuade others, the counter of today, guess, tomorrow. Whoa! This was the turning point in my life, and that's it for Grammarian's report. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samuel, for your Grammarian's report. Next up, we shall invite our R-Counter, Toastmaster Kenneth Effective Coaching 2, to deliver his report. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, our General Evaluator. Okay, Salah, 1 okay. Ming Kang, 1 okay. And 1, you said I. That means you are nervous. Jeffrey, 1 1 Shami, 2 3 Junhong, 2 Usman, 3 2 2 so. And last but not least, Samuel, 1 The rest of the speakers not stated. Congratulations!
Thank you, Toastmaster Kenneth, for your R-Counter report. Last but not least, we shall have our Samsung watch. Toastmaster Salah to deliver his timer's report. Over to you.
Thank you. As a timer, I have recorded each of the role players' time. Joshua, as a SAA, took 1.5, 1 minute, 5 seconds. Ming, President, 3.5. And Ikhtifar, as a Toastmaster of the evening, 5.3. He was 31 seconds over the time. And then as an installer, we had 2 role players, I think Yasmine and Junhong. You had 30 minutes, but you took 15 minutes and 10 seconds. And the inductor Nichols, 9 minutes, 15 seconds. He was also on time. Then we had speakers. Project speaker 1, Asyraf, took 4 minutes, 53 seconds on time. And Shami took 2 minutes, 56 seconds. She was under 2 minutes of time. Then Evaluator 1, Usman, took 2 minutes, 46 seconds on time. Xing En took 2 minutes, 17 seconds. And Ming lastly took 3 minutes, 36 seconds. He was also over time for 36 seconds. Then Grammarian Samuel took 2 minutes, 1 second. And our counter Kenneth took 41 seconds. Both were on time. And for me, it is 1 minute, 30 seconds. I'm also on time. And overall, we are 5 to 7 minutes late. we are 5 to 7 minutes over time until now.
Thank you. Alright. Thank you, Toastmaster Salah, for your timer's report. Toastmaster Salah, may I know how much time do I have? Okay. Overtime for 3 minutes. So I have 7 minutes. Cool. More than enough. All right. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for inviting me as a general evaluator. I would like to first apologize to Jujun. It's not impromptu because so many meetings that I have participated, it felt impromptu. So apologies for the misunderstanding and also from my side. Definitely, she invited me on the 29th of May. So many weeks before. Come on. Where to get such good VPE? Where to get such good VPE? So organized and everything is so clean. Next up, I would like to say that it's AC. And then actually, I would like to say really thank you for giving me the chance to see all of you again, especially on existing members. Nonetheless, new members, as well as those online participants. It's my pleasure and my honor to be able to see all of you growing in Toastmasters Club. It is truly my pride to be able to witness this. It's a very touching moment because from where you embark, and this is where you are now, staying so strong and resilient as ever. And for new members, I'm really happy that you started off your journey. You decided to embark this interesting and wonderful experience with University Malaya Toastmasters Club. I truly appreciate that all of your efforts are blooming, and it is a very fruitful experience for me so far to be able to be with Toastmasters Club at this point of time. All right, enough tearful moments, enough onions. So I shall evaluate what happened during this meeting, what should happen, and what should not happen. First of all, I would like to start from the top, which is the installation as well as discharge. Basically, almost the same for all the clubs. So nothing much to comment, just that it's my first time installing club officers. So thank you again for giving me the chance to kickstart or embark my first installation as a district officer in Toastmasters International. So, and then for Toastmaster Evening, really great initiative to give impromptu advertising to all the club officers, because normally for each meeting we have table topics, prepared speech, and then evaluation. So he is very good in doing this because he applied these table topics impromptu style into advertising. And yes, it worked very well because Toastmasters are cool, Toastmasters are stylish, and we are born impromptu. Then for speech and evaluation, basically I can see all are level 1, level 1. Great kickstart. Definitely a good embarkment ever. Too bad Grammarian cannot present how many embarks I used already. Good. So personally, I would like to give my appreciation and gratitude to each of the speakers. So for the first speaker, Asyraf, thank you for delivering icebreaker speech, because this is where you kickstart your Toastmaster journey. And thank you for sharing your experience and be vulnerable to us. This shows that Toastmasters Club is friendly and correct. It's a safe platform. I really thank you for trusting us and sharing this experience to us. And if you were here physically, I would give you a hug. For Toastmaster Shami, great choice of topic, resilience, especially after the pandemic, although now it's endemic, but still resilience is very important. So I'm really happy to able to hear a topic that is presented as resilience. It hits me a lot. For evaluators, I would like to say that, okay, other than Toastmaster Meng, who is rather experienced, but still thank you, as well as Xing En. Toastmaster Usman, I have seen you here a few times and I can see you growing with us. I'm really happy as you are embarking yourself into a brand new journey and ready to go for level 2. This is a great achievement and I would like to recognize this milestone in front of the members of University Malaya Toastmasters Club. All right, so other than that, for my piece of advice for speech and evaluation, for speech, normally for level 1, don't be too stressed out. Just deliver as per your style. Just be relaxed because this is where you start to find your style. Everyone has their style. For example, I'm a level 1 speaker. I may like Yasmine's style. I try to use. I may like Kenneth's style. I try to use. And this is a platform for you to find out which style is suitable for you and eventually create this unique identity of yours. And for evaluation, don't worry, just follow what TI tells you to do. That's a guideline. And then use your delivery style to improvise in it. Then this is your unique evaluation. Personally created to the speaker. So don't worry, level 1 is a brave step. Embark your journey with level 1, definitely. And yeah, so far, how much time do I have left? 3 minutes. Oh, all right. I still have 3 minutes left. Oh no. I promise to skip within 7 minutes. All right. So thank you for giving me the opportunity again to view and witness your growth. And I'm really happy. And I wish to continue to be part of you all to witness, even if I'm not a registered member of UM Toastmasters Club, but I am happy to be able to watch this process. All right. So 30 seconds, hopefully. All right. So that's all from me. Really good job. And 加油. All right. Pass over control to Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, John Hong. Thank you, John Hong, for the nice evaluation session. No battery, is it? Ming Kang, just let me lah. Okay. So I'm sorry that we lost visibility for a while due to Ming Kang buy stuff in Shopee. So we like to invite our incoming and also outgoing president for the award ceremony. Yeah. Okay, come in front. Jane? It's very simple. No, we want to give you the prize. So for tonight, since we don't have, since we only have 3 participants for our evaluator sessions, so we only have evaluator session to give, the best evaluator to give. Let me ask the audience, who you think won the best evaluator? Yeah, correct. Because Toastmasters. Never mind. It's last night. Never mind, it's last night. Yes, it's correct. Toastmasters, everyone are winners. But sometimes we have to acknowledge the best of the best. So, the one that won the best evaluator for tonight is... Drum roll, please. It's Xing En. Okay, both presidents, please pose in front of Xing En. Where are you? Yeah, big ready. Serious ah? I know for evaluators, right? Usually we'll get is Joshua, Kenneth, Kenting, Ming. I got once. Oh, you never get ah? Ayo. Okay. So our next in the next agenda, we'd like to call upon our general evaluator Jun Hong to come in front to receive a ribbon. Right. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Before that, right? I think it's first. So Asyraf, please open your camera. Jane and Ming, please pose at Asyraf. There, Ujong. Spotlight. Okay. See Asyraf or not? Ming, you so big eh? Okay. All right. So we would like to invite Jun Hong, our general evaluator, to receive a ribbon from UM Toastmasters. Handmade. I think that one have been together with us for 16 years already. Alright. For you. Nah. Okay. Can go. Thank you, presidents. Guys. You know something? For the first time ever, we end before time. We got 2 more minutes. Okay, yes. Jane, do your speech 2 minutes so we end in time. Jane.
Need the mic stand. Yes. Wait, let me test. Why is it not working? Oh wait. So actually, it was meant to be a president acceptance speech where I look back to the last year's recording. I saw Ming Kang has that part, but I don't know why my part was skipped. But it's okay. I can give it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for placing your trust in me as the president of UM Toastmasters Club for the upcoming term.
It is an honor and privilege to serve the club in this role, and I'm excited about the opportunities and challenges ahead. So first and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to our outgoing president, Ming Kang, for his outstanding leadership and dedication towards the club. So under his guidance, our club has achieved remarkable success. So with the strong foundation built by Ming Kang and his Exco, including me, I'm confident enough to take our club to new heights. So as we embark on this journey together, I want to share my vision for the upcoming year. So one of my primary goals is to enhance the experience of our participants and guests during Toastmasters meeting. So I want everyone who walks through our doors to feel engaged, inspired, and motivated to be the best communicators and leaders they can be. To achieve this, I would like to focus on a few key areas. Firstly, to implement a progress tracking system. So with help from my Vice President of Education, Zijun, we have a Google Sheets. It really takes time to do that Google Sheet. A very detailed tracking system to monitor the halfway progress of each member. So that will enable us to take note of their achievements, provide guidance, and ensure that every member is on track to accomplish their goals. Next, I would like to enhance member engagement. So I want to create more interactive and dynamic club environment, including but not limited to innovative meeting formats, workshops, outings, and maybe glamping one day. Oh, I hope to get support and participation from all of our members. BBQ with flyer. Maybe I can get someone who has knowledge in that and not our physicists to do though. So by nurturing a supportive and inclusive atmosphere, I hope to foster personal growth and the development of communication and leadership skills among all of the members. Thirdly, I would like to encourage mentorship and peer support. So we recognize the value of mentoring in Toastmasters. Therefore, with help of our mentor master Ming Kang, we would like to encourage seasoned members to mentor and guide our newer members, including but not limited to Kenneth, Kenting, who else? Ikhtifar, Joshua, anyone? I think that's all for limited, not limited to this, okay? Additionally, I would like to promote peer evaluation and constructive feedback by continuing Ming Kang's initiative of the speaker improvement form. But they might need some improvement on the form. But I printed like 30 of the form. So I need to finish the form first. Okay. There are just a few highlights of the initiatives that I plan to make our club experience extraordinary. However, I must acknowledge that we are also facing challenges, particularly the recent announcements of Toastmaster International that there's an increment in our club membership fees on the next term. So I understand that this may pose a difficulty for quite a lot of you, but rest assured, we, the Exco team, we will find ways to overcome this obstacle together. uh, I don't think we can get that much of money lah. In conclusion, I'm sure to lead this exceptional group of individuals on a journey of personal and professional growth. Together, we can create a welcoming and inspiring environment where everyone can thrive and success. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve as your president, and I look forward to celebrate our collective achievement, including but not limited to the President Distinguished Club next term. Early achiever, I will continue it. Super early achiever. Quality club, depend. I haven't looked through the requirements of that. Thank you once again for giving your trust and confidence on me to become your president. So let us embrace that new chapter with enthusiasm and determination. Together, we will make this year an exceptional for Toastmasters Club. Thank you, and that's all from me.
Yeah, 5 minutes overtime. Sorry, guys. Yes, as what Jane has said, that we have a lot of things to look forward to in the coming year. And for me personally, I have seen 4 presidents, 4 come and 3 gone. So I do hope that Jane will lead the way to a better, more stable and more structured Toastmasters. With this, I invite Jane to do the closing, right? Yeah. Oh, Ming Kang. I'd like to invite Ming Kang to do the closing. His final closing. Your gavel left? Where's the gavel? The gavel is the soul of the club. Cannot lose it. Final, ah? Okay. Final.
This will be my final time holding a gavel, holding this gavel to end the meeting. The first time I hold this gavel was during the first hybrid meeting. And before this, I was doing online, so didn't have chance to hold this. But the moment I hold this, I don't feel power. I feel responsibility. But today, my friends Joshua, Kenteng, and Kenneth, 4 of us joined this club together. Xing En joined afterwards, and also the other members. But I can vividly remember that Joshua, Kenneth, me, and Kenteng joined together, and I still see all of them today. So a bit. Of course, there are other members who joined with me. They are gone, but gone for good because they progress better, right? In a better society, perhaps. Don't cry. Even though I stepped down as a president, the feeling of being a president is still there, but I need time to let go of that authority, the power, the feeling of having power with responsibility. And I really hope that the new term will progress better. Definitely better than my term, but not just better than my term, but the best ever term that Toastmasters has ever had. Okay. That's my hope for the next term. I will still be here to witness the accomplishments and achievements you guys can make, right? From our woman president and woman VP and the rest, guys. With that, Sorry for taking you up much time. Me, Ming Kang, signing off as the president of Toastmaster Club. This meeting has come to an adjourn. Yep. Any announcement one would like to make?
First of all, I would need help you all to promote your Mysa Toastmaster Club. You are finding 2 evaluators, right? Is it? Need any help? I get the info from Nazira. Okay. Okay, so Mysa Toastmaster Club having their next meeting on this Thursday, 15 June. Physical meeting at the Bovolat Mid Valley on 7 p.m. And they are looking for 2 evaluators. If anyone interested can tell them or PM Nazira if got the Nazira phone number or straight tell them. But unfortunately, I have a physical exam on that day, so sorry. Huh? I skip my exam. Okay. My classmate there. You know me? And second is the upcoming submission award for the next term. So after our new term starts on 1st July, afterwards, 4 of our members, which is Nicholas, Toastmaster Nicholas, Presentation Mastery Level 1. Number 2, Joshua, Presentation Mastery Level 2. And third is Toastmaster Salah, Effective Coaching Level 1. And the last is Toastmaster Xing En, Presentation Mastery Level 3. So 4 of you, okay. So 4 of you can submit your award starting from 1st July. Okay.
Okay, so starting from today, we will be giving fine to those members who cancel their speech slots 48 hours last minute in 48 hours before the meeting start. Huh? Okay, 72 hour. 48 lah, 2 days lah. So if anyone of your mentees, dear mentors, if any one of your mentees AFK last minute, you have to fill in their slots. Okay? So mentors, please take note to have your mentees to prepare their speech 48 hours early before the meetings. So that they won't cancel it in 48 hours, ma. Like if they are prepared 48 hours before the speech, so they won't cancel it at the last minute in the 48 hours. Okay? So if they cancel it, you have to fill in their slots. Okay? That's a deal, huh?
But have to see the reason is like if within these 48 hours got any emergency things happens, like got suddenly accident or something lah. So touch wood. Hope that there's no anything bad happens. If like the case like accident or emergency case will be considered. But make sure you have a reasonable reason. So that's all.
So don't AFK last minute, yeah. Dear mentors, take note, yeah. Any more announcement? All good? Jom Pika. So I will end the meeting Okay, and in the list. You did okay, and end the meeting in. Hey, wait. Inside lah.
Okay, bye guys. Good night.
Bye. Good
See you
night.
guys. Have to leave. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy
Bye,
your
bye.
dinner. Bye.
So we'll end meeting. End meeting for all.